The international image of Hong Kong is built on cliches, perhaps none more foundational than the marketing slogan, Asia's World City, with all the freewheeling, eats meets west appeal that the phrase conjures. But this image is fundamentally flawed. Those free wheels have all but stopped turning, east and west have turned on each other, and as for this world city, right now it feels more like a walled city. The travel restrictions imposed on Hong Kong to keep the coronavirus out are among the toughest in the world, something we are repeatedly told, as though we should be proud of it. They are also subject to capricious changes. Naturally, the city's tourism industry and all those employed in its ancillary services have been casualties of our closed borders. In March, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority noted that Hong Kong's inbound tourism had quickly turned into a bust amid the COVID-19 pandemic. You don't say. Analysing data from 2018, pre-Hong Kong protests and pandemic, the Monetary Authority found that inbound tourism accounted for 3.6% of the city's GDP and 5.8% of total employment. It concluded that pandemic is expected to have a deep and long-lasting impact on the city's tourism industry and broader economy. However, it is not just the tourism industry that Fortress Hong Kong's barricades are hurting. The spirit of the city itself is being eroded. Government-endorsed branding aside, residents of Asia's world, or walled, city are a truly international bunch. Although 92% of the nearly 7.4 million people who call Hong Kong home are ethnically Chinese, according to the 2016 bi-census, a large number of them have family over the border in mainland China or further afield overseas. The remaining 8% who live here hail from places like the Philippines, India, France, Britain. The list goes on. Perhaps it is because Hong Kongers enjoy such sturdy international relations that they are avid travellers. According to data made available for the 2021 International Travel Expo, Hong Kong ranked as the world's 12th largest outbound travel market, and its people spent almost $30 billion on international tourism. A lot for a small city. The political unrest that started in 2019 might have had a negative impact on inbound tourism. Visitor arrivals dropped 14% to 55 million in 2019, according to the Tourism Commission. But the outbound side of the equation increased. One government website acknowledges the reasons behind this, including a lack of domestic tourism options, Hong Kong's geographical location and infrastructure, the strength of the Hong Kong passport, and the Hong Kong government controls neither its people nor foreign exchange from leaving the territory. Technically, these hold true, even the last point. Most Hong Kongers are still free to leave should they so desire, and many are doing so permanently, as has been well documented. However, what of those who want to return after having left? Not for fun, there's nothing fun about travelling during a pandemic, but instead to visit family and friends they haven't seen for months or years. For some Hong Kongers, the city's stricter than most restrictions have proven too much, anecdotally at least. Without the means or the desire to spend weeks in hotel quarantine, they have left the city to visit family and friends overseas and simply decided to stay there. Others have packed everything up and moved back to be with relatives. How many have found themselves in this position is impossible to know, but such departures, like those made to escape the white terror of the national security law, hurt cosmopolitan Hong Kong. And with local media recently reporting that the mainland has no intention of fully opening its border with Hong Kong until after Beijing's Winter Olympics in February 2022, we could be set to lose a few more Hong Kongers because of the city's pandemic-imposed isolation.